Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look at the euro currency again. So in today's weekly report we have tried to take the different view on recent data that we have, the inflation, because there was a lot of discussion this week concerning the numbers, and many people asking us why the dollar is rising as everything stands bad in the United States economy. And we also tried to take a look at the view of the United States analysis. Analysts who suggest that inflation is temporal, they are mostly relying on the forward rates, which we think that's highly manipulated by the futures interest rate market. And even Janet Yellen said that they believe that Fed will be able to control the inflation and reduce it. In our report, we have shown why it is not so. And actually, we have taken in-depth view in recent numbers of the PPI and the CPI. Overall performance. We have discussed the ongoing processes of the liquidity flows, explain why dollar is rising right now, what the reasons for that, and actual major driving factors, and how all the stuff related to, actually we have taken together, linked together the bonds, Fed policies, stocks, cryptocurrencies, and Forex, and to make the picture looks together, and you could see now, you could easily understand what's going on and what we are waiting for. So in general, by the reasons that we have explained in the weekly report, we do not see sources for sharp reversal on the euro currency, because actually in Europe stands the same process, but at the same time they are losing the game to the United States in terms of the interest rate dynamic, which makes the carry traders flows to the United States dollar, and also they are losing game to self-sufficiency in the commodities to the United States, to the food actually as well. Despite, even if we not taking in consideration the fact that actually the war stands in Europe, not the United States. So taken all together, we do not see any chances for euro currency to show the reversal anytime soon, at least for a few months definitely. Besides, on technical picture currently shows that the chances on a further drop below the parity have increased dramatically. Closer to the autumn, small questions concerning the food, concerning the gas supply to the Europe. Situation becomes more difficult in this environment, and even technical picture, if you take a look at now analysis on monthly chart, will show that market could drop to the 90 even area in Europe. So 90 even, 92, it's the next target that market could follow. Still, in the short-term perspective, market hits our major OP target. We're wondering on whether market shows some response on this level. On a daily chart, currently the only scenario that is obvious that we could keep an eye on is the head and shoulders, but a few reasons. First of all, in the lower time frame, we have the butterfly that we have traded this week, and this butterfly is 1618 extension, which is typical for the head and shoulders pattern. That makes us think that if market will show any reaction at all, which it could happen that market will not show any reaction, but if some reaction follows, it with high probability should be the head and shoulders. So market should return back to the first resistance around 10650, which neckline is also accompanied with a strong confluence and the daily overbought. Then starts to form right arm, which potentially might be interesting for considering taking the long position if retracement will be a bit more extended. That might be on the ground, maybe on the Fed minutes publications, on maybe on some statistics release. Next week we will get the retail sales, which will be also very important. But anyway, it's the pattern that we could keep an eye on. That for those who trade on the daily chart and higher time frames. If you're still considering chances to step in the trading a bit earlier, you of course could rely directly on the pattern that we have on the hourly chart. So that's our butterfly that actually has been completed. On Friday we have warned you about the XLP. Actually, as you can see, market recently has tried to complete it, but just for a few pips hasn't reached the XLP. At the same time, this performance has become the wash and rinse. So you can see this low stand slightly below this one. So stops have been grabbed here, market return right back up. Hardly we will get the second wash and rinse. So more probable that XLP now will be ignored, as market already shown this type of action, and we could get upward continuation. So anyway, if you would like to take the position, initially it would be better to place stop still below the XLP. Here, you could rely directly on the butterfly pattern, and you could consider separately maybe this kind of the, well, probably we could call it as double ripple pattern. So we have thrust down, penetration of the 3x3, market hits, doesn't reach the 30% level. So it might be treated as a double ripple pattern. So with this setup in place, and if you decide to take the position with it, nearest target will be around 105, which is 50% of the whole butterfly action, and the 618 level here. It's also, if you treat it as a double bottom, which is also possible, this will be the target, classical target of the double bottom as well in this area. And then you could decide what to do what to do next. If you move stops to the break-even, the market will keep going higher. You could reshape your trade, remanage your trade in favor of the big head and shoulders pattern. Just keep position until market hits the neckline, and so on. So that's what about the short term. In longer term, situation stands a bit different, and if you read the report, you probably could get more information. Picture becomes more transparent to you. So let's keep watching and see what we will get on the next week.